Utter, you know I'm gonna say this. It's White. He faked keys. Now,
I just
Utter
went
did
AFK
it.
for like 2 seconds.
What? But you walked
It's
over
the
to
white
right.
man.
You walked over to the right.
All right,
Should
I tell him a
Don't vote him,
helpful
don't vote him.
hint?
What?
Your imposter map has tasks that would have been yours that you can easily fake.
Yes. Now, it's possible. Now, White, you're saying that you were AFK for just a second?
My parents were talking to me.
Okay. Don't vote him. Can't say for sure that it's him. I just found it suspicious. Yeah. Even if you're AFK, I find it suspicious that you walked over to where keys would have been done.
Well, basically, I was like messing with my keyboard at the same time.
Alright. It's fine. Don't vote him. I don't want to vote an innocent man. But I will apply some suspicion to you. The reason I'm not applying suspicion to Utter is because he always does this.
Yeah, I got Barnabas with it one time.
You've got him a few times, actually.
That's why I always check the fake taskbar.
I just love that though. He's like, GG, and then the game kept going.
Outside of electrical.
Okay. It's not GigaFan because he was in lower specimen.
It's not Noah, because, yeah, me and Noah were kind of together, not on purpose, but we just had a bunch of tasks together.
I don't think it's Bubbles. I've seen him in laboratory.
I went to do this, the telescope,
I saw
the scan, and I was just about to go down a specimen I passed Nari on the way.
So, if it's not me, it is not GigaFan, it is not Bubbles, it is not Utter, it is not Cat, it is not Slime. Joey, I don't know so much about you, but guess who that still leaves?
Joey!
White man.
No, it still leaves White, the person I sussed out at the beginning.
Well, it could be me. I went over to communications afterwards.
There can only be one Joey.
You're killing a dead man.
Our
Wait,
current
you're killing an innocent man.
Our current suspects are
Killing a dead man.
Joey and White.
Joey and Joey.
So both Joeys.
Joey and Joey. My Joey and White. Red and White. I'm just.
You're gonna call Joey my Joey.
My Joey and his Joey.
There can only be one Joey.
Those are the two.
What did you say about alibis?
I think it's Joey.
The only alibi
I think it's Joey.
So
Utter,
Utter,
how certain are you that it's not Dirty Bubbles?
I'm fairly certain. I seen him up in laboratory for a good chunk, then I didn't see him leave it.
I don't think it's Dirty Bubble.
I tried to bait him to try going to specimen with me, but he just went to scan.
As long as and Bubbles, can you confirm this?
Yep, I went to this telescope first, and then I went to scan.
Yep.
And then I was about to go down to specimen, and then I passed you, and then I got trapped by the door.
Before we finish voting, Joey, where were you this round? What'd you do?
I went to specimen.
What'd you do?
And with you, I saw you there. And then we went up. I passed Dirty Bub on scan, and I went straight to telescope.
Did you do it?
What?
Did you do it?
Do what?
Well, meeting's over now.
Poor Bubbles.
Where was the body?
It's, you know, the door on the bottom of O2 that leads to you know, comms and weapons.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the outside section where the node is below the path. Yeah, he was. He was right there. He was right there. He dead. The last person I saw come from that direction was Spencer before the reactor was called.
Yeah.
Spencer,
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but no, you know I'm right.
Yeah,
You're the last.
I'll say it. I was there.
Kayako was at the top with me, like kind of by laboratory.
Who?
Kayako
Not me.
or Joey.
Just call me Grandpa.
Okay.
Hi, Joey.
Okay. I don't know. He was at the bottom. So the only person I saw really near there, I can't remember. I can only remember seeing Spencer. Someone else was there.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw my.
I was
Joey
down there too.
I saw my Joey and other Joey go into O2 from the top, and I was kind of spying around. I was hiding behind. I was waiting behind the wall, and I was like, okay, there can only be one. So realistically, other Joey's gonna kill my Joey. And I waited like 5 seconds, and I look, and I don't see other Joey anymore. And my Joey is kind of just doing O2 stuff. So I was like, well, he didn't die. And then reactor was called. Joey, can you please plot out the course of everything that you just did this round? I have a feeling.
Huh?
You got 30 seconds.
What? Oh my god. Well, what did I do? I went to a node. I went to a node with Giganfin, and then I think lights were called, and I went up to the left. I stayed outside the door. Then I went down, and I went into O2. I did the tree download, and then I did the cans, and then and then I called, and I went down and found the body.
You passed the test. You passed the test. I just wanted to hear you say that as fast as you could as the time ran out.
That's comedy.
You have 30 seconds.
This body is roughly 14 seconds old because I was standing on vitals and I saw the second the light went out. I started counting, as I do, and went up towards upper specimen because last I saw there were 2 people there. I see Joey, or my Joey, in the upper part, and Utter is dead in the lower part. Not in, like, in laboratory. So it's like, you know that part with, like, the stalls? But I'm not actually going to say that Joey is guilty here. Joey, did you just enter the building?
Yeah, I just went on the telescope and I did the planet with the loop-de-loop, but it's kind of like particles.
Yeah.
Last time I couldn't do it because I was trying to get the spaceship. I was mad.
So, because Utter's body is kind of tucked into a corner, I'm willing to pass Joey being nearby the body and not seeing it.
I did not see it.
Reason being, I saw him earlier. Well, no, Utter wasn't dead then. I saw him do the download task, and he was on there for the correct amount of time.
Can I mention something real quick?
Yes.
I passed Utter as I was going down into Specimen. He was coming upwards. I don't know if that's important or not, but I just thought I'd mention
when
it.
you were leaving laboratory, did you see
Yeah.
it?
No, I haven't left the laboratory yet.
It's not looking good for my Joey. I'm gonna be real. Like
What?
I want.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what I did.
Don't spit. We're good. I think
Watch it not
I
be
don't
covered,
want to
Joey.
think it's him. I think he's fine, but
I stayed in office, then I went to comms, and then I went up through the left part, saw Gigan in security, and then I went into laboratory and I did the node thing, and then now I'm doing telescope.
no matter what I think, if it gets down to it, I think it's other Joey, not my Joey. I've thought this since the beginning, but I have no definitive proof.
That's just bias.
It's not
Innocent
bias. You were
until
standing
proven
on top of
guilty.
keys. You were standing on keys. Everyone has had an out except my Joey and you.
I'm just saying they've had an equal
But
amount
tell
of
me do comms.
evidence against them.
Hear me out.
This is looking
Hear me
Get me! You got him! Right in front of me! It's the white man!
Hear me out, okay?
I was hiding. I was
wait,
hiding.
self
Okay,
defense?
I saw Spencer. Oh no! I saw Spencer come out from like bottom specimen into the vitals thing, and he went like into the office part or whatever. I went down into the library. I looked around that like all those corners to see if there were any dead bodies. There weren't. I don't know why I expected that. But while I was in that like that section where nobody could see me, bro, I heard it. I heard it. I went up and the white man was standing over his body, and I saw his body fall.
It was self-defense.
It was so
He tried to hurt me. The bad man wanted to touch me.
It's the
I
white
tried
man.
to fight back.
So you're basically saying you killed Nari.
In self-defense.
Okay.
Seems
I
like
think
Jaden's
it
voting for
was
their
Grandpa
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah, I think it was
Doesn't mean
Grandpa
it's
Joey.
not manslaughter.
Well, it's either one of the Joeys.
You know what? I was on vitals with Nari, and then he left, and
Don't worry, Joey.
Left
Don't worry, Joey. I believe
it.
that you're
That's
innocent.
what I was missing.